to Hogwarts Legacy. So we are back. We're going to jump right in.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning. But I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Wait, I thought she said she left because she got an offer to teach at Hogwarts.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Yeah, I figured that's just not the life. Like, tell her straight up.
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oh, I tell you. I advise you not to do that. You want to make me
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Pull! Potato! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio. be all right.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Priya?
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
I'm curious about these pyres. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
I think I saw one in...
And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Trials of Merlin. Merlin. Increase your gear class. I don't know if that's really...
Revelio.
Let's go to the map.
Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't the Merlin's mission wasn't too hard, so.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Oh, back. Oh god, I'm lag.
Revelio! Revelio.
Oh, there it is.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Oh, I've seen those like raw things before. Not bad. Not bad at all. I already got 2 done. I don't know how many there are in total, but I did get something from the, yes, that's right. That's where I saw it.
Tego!
are you going to give up?
Incendio!
Someone's here.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Lumos. Incendio! Revelio.
If I had to break through this wall, I'm thinking that it might not be here. Maybe somewhere else. The question is where? I don't necessarily see any of it. It was like easy to finish.
Revelio.
So dude, honestly, I have no idea how to get to there. Oh.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, so there's 4 corners. So probably 4. So 1 there, 2, 3 over there. I have no idea.
Accio. Revelio.
No. I'm a little bit stumped here. I don't even know how to get those fumbles. I guess I could look up the internet. I'm pretty much at a loss here.
Incendio.
Well, let me ask the internet. Because I'm wasting too much time. Mission. Goblin. Camp. Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. Scattered. Completing. This. Across the vast open world is a crucial part of the gameplay. Wow. Goblin Camp, Hogwarts Valley region, confusing, quite complete due to the powerful inventory expansion. Solve. Clear the Goblin Camp. 4 goblins lurking. Oh, you'll also want to make sure that you have unlocked Wingardium Leviosa because this Merlin trial requires frequent use of it. Some kind of fiery spell, Incendio. Okay, trial will be 5 sets of balls. Do that. Gated one. Oh, so that is Wingardium. Up the stairs to the left of the Merlin trial. Okay. Oh, so they should. So this one should be on the rock.
Revelio.
Oh.
so.
Oh, that's camera angle.
Here.
Now it's set.
That's that. Settled.
Okay, there we go. That was a pain. Cool. I guess I could go, since I'm here, grab this. I could even go towards the mountain here. Just kind of stick it to the Hogwarts Valley for right now. Cambridge. And afterwards I can do that Merlin. Where are we? Okay. I can also learn the new charm from the defense professor. Oh, wait, where the hell am I going? We're going east. Alright, it is nighttime, so we'll encounter some more enemies after this. Ooh, that's new.
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Wow, I died. Guess that does a lot more damage than I thought. I guess I can't use what is that? Not putrefy, not stupefy. Protego. I guess I can't use that too many times in a row without without good stuff happening. Without bad stuff happening. Oh, now I gotta go through this stupid loading screen. Tabarnak. Okay. Yeah, I've not used that. I've not used the target lock. I feel like it will restrict my vision. So I've yet to use it. It's saying it's recording both screens now. That's irritating. Alright. Anyhow. Okay. I want to cast
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio!
I just wanted to survive, so yeah. Get wrecked, nerd. I gotta. Oh. So there it is. Holy crap, that took a lot out. I feel like I have enough of them.
What are you up to now?
Okay. So now that's that one done. So I can get over there. I visited a lot of places. Go here for the field guide page. Just fast travel there. I know it's going to take a long time, but it would actually probably even take longer to, you know, to like make a way. Oh yeah, so at the end of the last episode, I was like, oh yeah, I have a job interview in like 20 minutes, and so I had the job interview. They were 10 minutes late to the interview, and it wasn't like I didn't feel like it was a legitimate interview. We did it over instant messaging. I'm like, this is a little bit sus. And then I asked a question about a different position. She was like, oh, it's kind of the same position. I'm like, well, no, it's not, because you said, like, you know, like, the position in question was, like, something different.
I should investigate.
Moved on. Wait, what? Should we investigate?
Revelio.
Oh, no, this is Hogwarts. Merlin's.
Incendio!
Last time it was fairly simple.
Revelio!
That's it. Watch it. I think you can have a bow and arrow. Whatever it is. Okay.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Well, I knew it was here. I was going right to probably have to go down the hill into that basin.
Incendio!
Try Merlin trial and go outside. Just west of the Forbidden Forest, that's not it. 2, that's not it. I also might be in the wrong, yeah, I think I'm in the wrong version. South Hogwarts, I think it's South Hogwarts. Okay, I think this is it. Go on, yeah. Spell require Incendio. I just saw until Merlin, South. Merlin, Hogwarts Legacy, girl. Okay. Yes, okay. I know this. Okay, done that. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Basic cast. Found south to Hogwarts southern exit. Okay, I've done that. Object is to roll the stone orb on the crater southeast of Sugar. Use crater. Face the direction you want to overrule. Oh, okay, so I need to create a combo. How would I have known to do that? Seriously.
It's so tricky after all, Merlin.
Expelliarmus. Biology class. Because it's assigned to. Side quest of that. Okay, cool. Let's go to the. I gotta go to Professor Hackett's classroom. Let's go to God's classroom. Yeah, I figured it's just I'm gonna have to go through a loading screen anyhow to get into Hogwarts. So I'm like, why not just like go balls to the wall and do this? So yeah, the interview was super sketchy. Bottom line, they did like ask me some questions. I answered questions, like sent them my information, not my like any necessarily personal information that you wouldn't be able to find online. The quick internet search on me. And then they're like, yeah, we'll get back to you in a couple days. I was like, okay, cool. It's a good paying job. It's data entry, so I'm like, it's nothing I haven't done before. It's just a lot more money. It's like almost, I think, around double what I'm getting paid currently for some of the data entry I'm doing. So I figured, why not? That's a Hackett. Professor.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
What?
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, during the day. Okay. So, accents in the map and put the map. Wait. Day or night? Day and night. Just gonna sleep on the floor, that's fine. Honey? There we go. That's not good.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
It takes so long to regen, though. Granted, you should only need to use it like once, but you know. What if I don't?
Potato!
I can press Q and it opens up my quest. That's also not yeah, that'll just be over time. Next will be zoology. Now, I think I've been to the horizon.
Oh, my.
Let there be no mystery.
Oh wow, I just lost all of them. There we go. Let me open the damn door.
To all of them.
I hear other Hogwarts.
That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Oh, the pumpkins.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
What does that mean?
Splendid work, everyone.
That was it? Nani?
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our pot.
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Yes, Professor?
grass.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Mifflin's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But here we are. Home of the Chinese Go on.
Grab a few of those cabbages.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
Revelio.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students. Did you know that you can make anything grow? We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the...
I adore
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. Oh, I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor...
My parents... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked to...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oh, hopefully I can get my stuff.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
A well-prepared. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I have a bad feeling.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Oh, good. I don't have to like, do anything. It's kind of nice. A friend of mine is planning a barbecue. Actually, just a couple days. And he's like, hey, if you want to come, just let me know.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Not again! Oh! Dragon's done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Uh-oh.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us... Excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Is that the only other mission I have? Yeah, just the daily bees. Fire lead, books within pages. Tomato oil. Ah. So where is it?
My family loves them.
Oftentimes I have music just playing in my own head. Oh my god, holy I switched that now. Whoa.
Incendio! You can't imagine how inconvenient.
It's you! Thank you again for finding my gobstones.
Oh, her.
I never could have done it myself.
Yeah, no problem. Glad I was able to help.
Revelio. Excellent!
Damn, my reflexes are good. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with those white diamonds. What is this? This was a Merlin statue.
Lumos. Leviosa!
Oh.
Potions. It seems to keep sharp off my back. It works quite well next year.
That's all I had to do with the Leviosa?
Hey, it's me. Gareth, do you have a moment?
Oh, God. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this up here because I get to leave for work in about 10 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, I'll see you in whatever comes next. Until next time, guys.